What is going on, mortals? Mortal T here, and welcome to How to Tame, where I will be going over every tameable dino in Ark, the best way to tame the favourite food and other things like that. But anyway, let's just get to it, shall we? So today we are going to be taming the... Now I don't know how to say this one properly. It's got a really long name. The Chailcotherium? Or something along those lines, I believe it's called. Yeah, that is what we're going to be taming. So the first thing you're going to need a ghillie suit, because this is a passive tame and you need to get up close to it. The next thing you're going to want to need is its food. In this case, it is not food. These Chailcotheriums do not like food. They like beer. Yes, they like getting drunk. So, you're going to need beer jar. That's what they're called in-game. It's basically beer in-game. And as you can see, if you go into my inventory right here, I can show you in my last slot on my hotbar, that is what it is. It's called beer jar. It's consumable, and all it says is That's all it is. Now, unfortunately, this is basically the only thing you can really tame it with. And to make it, you need beer liquid and a water jar. So, yeah. I'll be telling you how to make it. Don't worry, don't worry. But yeah, it also accepts stimberries, but the taming process is incredibly slow, and therefore is not advised to tame one of these. So your best option and only option in reality is these beers. So to make these beers, you're going to need a beer barrel. Make that first. And you'll have to put in the beer barrel's inventory, you'll have to put 40 thatch and 50 berries. Any berries, it doesn't matter. Any berries, and it takes like 6 hours to make the beer liquid. So put 40 thatch, 50 berries, and put a water jar in there as well. So once the beer liquid is created, it will automatically go into a beer jar, and to what you see on screen now. So that's how you make them. So you must have a beer barrel, you must put 40 thatch in it, and 50 berries, and a water jar, because then it will all go together and it will all turn into a beer jar. So let's go and try and tame this Chailcotherium, or however it's pronounced. Where'd it go? There it is. So remember, when you're with a passive tame, you always have to put its food, its taming food, in this case it's a liquid, into the last slot of your hotbar. Now, this for me is going to be rather easy to tame because I'm on a bursted server, but if you mortals are on like an official server, this is going to take more than just a couple of beers. For a 150 like this is, on like an official server, this is going to take like 37 of these. And I know that is a lot. Let's get round to the back of it. Feed. See, it only took me one, but it's going to take you a lot. It really, really is. Where are you going? Thank you. So yeah, to a perfect tame of 150, you're going to need at least 37 of these on official servers. Then less, obviously, the lower the levels go down. But the maximum you'll ever need should be 37. Roughly about 37. Come on, yeah. So you can ride these amazing looking creatures, because these are amazing looking because of their front paws, or hands, or claws, or whatever you want to call them. They're really cool. So you can get a saddle for these, so you can ride them, and you do unlock the saddle at level 42. So let's put the saddle on. There we go. Pretty cool. And now we can ride it. So it has got a couple of attacks. That's one of them. You can throw a stone from the ground, like that. Knock down the tree there, as you saw. And the other one is a bite, and that's the bite. And it has got a swipe. Where's the swipe gone? I just saw it swipe. But yeah, apart from that, they're not really used for much, as far as I know. They don't harvest that particularly well, rather than other dinos. Let's harvest wood and thatch about normal. I think the only decent thing really is that it can pick up stones from the ground, and if you've got a target you can aim at, it'll throw them. So it's sort of a long distance. I know these have a good knockback as well, so if someone gets close to you, you can have a good knockback by doing the swing like that. It will knock them back pretty darn far. So yes, that is how to tame the Chailcotherium. I don't know if I'm getting that right, Moles. Sorry if I am not. But yeah, that's all I really can tell you about it, because it's got no other preferred taming food. Its only preferred taming food is the beer jar, and it's a long progress to make that. So I don't see why anyone would go out the way just to tame one of these if you have to go through all that rigmarole of just trying to get some of these beer jars. But anyway, mortals, I hope this has helped you out. I hope you found it informative. I hope you can now go out and tame one if you really want to. And if you do enjoy it and you found it informative and all that mess, don't forget to show the like button. Who is boss by punching it in the face. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button. And as always, mortals, don't forget to share it with your family and your friends and around the world. That is it. I am Mortopia, and I am out.